Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with my Birchbox for November 2018, and if you guys want to see what's inside this month's box, then keep on watching. I know last month I had said I picked the curated box, and the curated box got here stupid early. So like, I'm talking like the second week in October. Being that I chose 0 products, I didn't pick any of the curated choices, I didn't really like acknowledge my Birchbox this month. I got this sucker a couple days ago, so I think it does make a difference when it comes to like that curation period where, you know, Birchbox will handpick and select your products. So if you are in a pinch, based on the scientific evidence that I did, which involved only 1 month trial, if you are in a pinch for products and you like the products, go ahead and do the curated box. But needless to say, this is this month's Birchbox, and let's go ahead and open it up. First thing inside this month's box is actually a 2-for-1 deal, which is not surprising, but we have a 2-for-1 with the Davines Alchemic shampoo and conditioner. It says that this is a silver shampoo, and it's a purple shampoo, which is very exciting because I have been dyeing my hair much blonder over the couple courses of the past couple months, and almost like for the past year, I guess we could say. I have been on a market for finding perfect purple shampoos. I found a couple that I like, and I love trying out different ones because I like to see which products pull out the best yellow tones so your hair is not as brassy looking. Since going like icy white, I've noticed that my color so much has been, I guess the best way of explaining it, I need to tone more often, which is to be expected. So we have both the shampoo and conditioner. I actually really like these samples because they're in plastic components. The shampoo I'm a little like about because it's difficult to get out of. And as for the smell, ooh, as I get it on my top left, it looks like a pretty genuine purple, which is pretty exciting because the one I've been using from Joico has a little bit of like a metallic finish to it, and I haven't been noticing as much of the yellow pullout as I did with the Dry Bar. So maybe these two will be a replacement for when it comes to stocking up on purple shampoo and conditioner. Knocked out 2 products at once. It's going to be a little confusing now, but let's go ahead and jump in next with the Dr. Jart Cisapair Tiger Grass Color Correcting Treatment. So last month we discovered the Cetamin product. Really was a big fan. And this one has that kind of traditional medicinal smell. And this is supposed to be a color correcting treatment. Now, lately, my skin has been on a warpath. And it always seems to be this time of year because, of course, when holidays come around, that means that we're eating a little bit bad and we're eating not as great as we should. And my skin has just been lashing out. As so much that I have been noticing a lot of red areas because I have a lot of inflammation. And I'm hoping that this will do the trick. It also has an SPF of 30, which is very important because I have been using the Sunday Riley Lactic Acid Treatment, which is the Good Genes product, and that really does make your skin a little bit more sensitive, which makes it, you know, more vulnerable to damage and irritation. So using this as a not only color correcting treatment as well as an SPF is pretty important. It says that this will change from green to beige to help conceal the look of redness to even out skin. So I didn't know how to use this. I didn't know if this was going to be kind of like an all over product or if it was just going to be like a quote little spot treatment. I will be sure to do my research to make sure I'm using this correctly. But I am pretty excited. Dr. Jart has been one of those brands that I've heard so much about, have had opportunity to test out, and I have been thoroughly excited from what I've discovered and seen from the company. So that's fun. Next in our Birchbox, we have something from Les Vatier. I don't know if I'm saying that right. This is a 3D volume mascara. That's exciting. And ooh, this is what the wand looks like. This is just a traditional black mascara. I am pretty excited because we know I love testing out different formulas and wands to see if a look can be created or achieved using a specific type of product. I've never heard of this company, but I'm pretty excited because I love a fun wand, obviously. Don't go underneath the house. Yeah, listen to me. That I do love testing different types of wands. That is pretty exciting, and who knows, maybe it can be a hidden gem for a favorite product. This last product, I'm not sure if Birchbox intended to do this, or if it was just kind of a fluke thing, or if it's like because it's the holiday season, give this to a friend. But either way, we have here a product from LOC, and this is the Liquid Shimmer Eyeshadow. I'm not sure what color these are. They're both the exact same color, so again, I don't know if it's like keep one for yourself, give one to a friend. I have no idea if it was a goof on Birchbox's end. Looking at that pamphlet, it didn't say that, like, you know, it was a 2-for-1. So, yeah. Almost like rose gold, and I'll do a swatch back here. Ooh. Ooh. This is Aurora on the back of the hand. I think this would be really pretty if you were to do like a burgundy eye and use this kind of as like a crease cut type of thing, or using this as a pop of color on the lid. I don't normally love a liquid eyeshadow just because it does take a long time to dry down and you have to be very careful when using it on the eyes. But needless to say, this is a really pretty color that I don't have in my collection, at least I don't think I do. Truthfully, it's probably not something I would really gravitate towards for an everyday look. But, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I just quickly swatched that in the back of my hand. It still has a really wet look, but that's bone dry. I see myself using this with the like Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. I think that would be a really great, like, you know, like just a pop of color. Again, this is not normally something I would venture out to wear, but it is really pretty. And being that either it was Birchbox's goof or if it was intentional, but we have two here to test out and try. That was everything that was inside my Birchbox this month, so thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you like my videos and if you like my content and if you like me, feel free to subscribe by hitting the button down below and getting notified when I post new Birchboxes. With this month's box, it is definitely something that has a little bit of everything, as a spice of life, if you will, and I'm really excited to try out those shampoo and conditioner because I hope that it can like be a true purple and will help really with defeat some of that brassiness that it's in my hair. I'm really excited for the mascara. I'm really excited for basically all of it. So I think overall, I'm going to give this month's box, let's give her a B+. I'm not feeling that generous anymore. I'll do a full product recap of everything that's inside over at the website, and you can find that at sarahlock.com. Do HS2Ks. And I'll also be sure to link all my social media profiles down below too, so you can follow me wherever I might be. My boxes came really late, so they're all going to come in rapid fire succession. I need to go and get ready because tomorrow is Turkey Day. And with that said, I'm going to go ahead and bounce. So thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Love you always. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Bye.